It's probably been about 25 years since I was part of the Rosewood Youth Group. But the memories that I have of that time, still pretty fresh, like they only happened like 10 years ago. But my memories of the Rosewood Youth Group are really very closely intertwined with my memories of Glenn. He wasn't just a fixture in the Rosewood Youth Group, he was really critical to it. From my perspective, he was one of the de facto leaders of the group. And he was always the one who minded the most unglamorous details that made that youth group really work. I remember how much driving he did to pick up people like me, because he wanted to make sure that not having a ride wasn't going to get in the way of us participating and being part of the group. And he had a way of keeping you a part of that larger group, even as you drift off on your own path in life. And it's not surprising that even though I lost touch with almost everyone from that group, over the past 20 years, he was still the one person I kept in contact with and communicated with over the years. I know God's grace is not something that we attain by the things that we do, but if God's grace was conditioned on people's good works and service, Glenn for sure would have been one of the few people who undoubtedly would be deserving of God's grace. I mean, he basically exemplified the Christian life in how he lived his life and how he interacted with others. He was generous, selfless, considerate, thoughtful, wise, insightful. I mean, you can go on and on. And he was just an all-around great friend, great son, great brother, great relative, etc. And it feels like the world just got dimmer because his presence is no longer in it. I can't even begin to fathom the grief that Glenn's family and close friends are going through right now. I hope that you all can take comfort like I have in knowing that he's someplace where illness can no longer hold him back. He told me a couple of years ago that he missed traveling, and I hope now he's free to see all the places he's been longing to visit, that unlike all of us who are still stuck at home because of COVID, that he's now enjoying the freedom to go where he pleases. I just hope that wherever he is, and he knows how much those of us that he left behind miss him and love him.